out. You all right?
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Backstage with BeU. Today on the show, we have DJ Mykael V representing the hip hop and rap group Indie Tribe. Mykael, how are we doing today, man?
Yes, sir. I'm doing well, bro. I'm doing really well, man.
It's awesome to hear, bro. Where are you based out of right now?
Right now, I'm actually in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta right now.
Oh, dope, bro. Awesome, man. So I know we got a lot of exciting things to talk about. Your guys' debut project, UPPERHAND. But let's start off with your story, you know, how you got into music and how the group Indie Tribe formed.
So me personally, how I got into music was I was just raised around it. So I was born and raised in New York City, moved to New Jersey halfway through my life, and teeter-tottered between there in New York. And I just literally grew up around just the culture of hip hop, DJing, MCing, rapping, party rocking, all that stuff. Yeah. And being in those areas, you have like not no choice, but you have no like other outlet besides like basketball or like music where I come from. So I just chose the music route at not at a young age. I picked up DJing specifically when I was just about to hit high school, but throughout my whole life I played football, and then when football stopped, I just picked up music full steam, did that, and yeah, that's pretty much basically my story.
That's awesome.
I think I met Dill in 2014, and him and Mowgli had just started Indie Tribe not too long after we had met, and yeah, the rest is history, bro.
That's awesome, dude. So, you know, you mentioned that you're a touring DJ. What are like some of the coolest, you know, locations that you've like toured in?
Man, I love going to LA. I love going to Cali, every part of Cali. I love Washington State. I love Canada. Canada's really beautiful, especially Vancouver. Vancouver's gorgeous. I'm trying to think of like a city that I love.
You've been all around.
But yeah, mainly Cali, for sure. Cali's the best.
No, absolutely, bro. And you mentioned you're from New York, and you grew up in that, you know, that awesome hip hop era in New York. Who would you say some of your biggest musical influences were growing up, and that have kind of, you know, influenced your style of either DJing or, you know, just your music?
Man, some of my musical influences as far as like music, like when I make my own music, is like the basics, like Kanye, Jay-Z. I love like other elements of music, like just big band jazz, like Louis Armstrong and like Duke Ellington, and things of that nature that kind of play into my creativity as far as music goes. But when it comes to DJing, man, some of my biggest inspirations is like DJ Premier, DJ Drama, Funkmaster Flex, and just many other people, Grandmaster Flash, and I'm a big DJ head, man. Have
you watched that hip hop documentary on Netflix where they've got
there's like a lot of them. I don't even know which one.
I don't know. It's like got like 4 parts or something. It's that hip hop evolution, the evolution of hip hop.
Okay, I've seen that. Yeah.
It goes through New York and like all like
Atlanta and like all the South and stuff like that.
Yeah. Nah, that's pretty sick. So what does, you know, the creative process look like with Indie Tribe when y'all are, you know, making music?
Man, so whenever we get together, it's really free flow, man. Like we always have a gang of producers come with us. How we made UPPERHAND was we literally got an Airbnb out in Chattanooga, and we just flew all of our producer friends out that we wanted to produce on the project, and we all stayed together for like a week, and we had like a specific time to have like free time, and then like our Bible studies and our devotions in the morning, and then we had like an hour of free time, and then like literally after 1 p.m. it was like work like 1 to like maybe 8 or 10, and then after that we just kick it. But yeah, we had like a free workflow, and whenever we get together it's just laughs and just genuine love and creativity. Like nobody's ever trying to like outdo each other in like the negative sense. Like everybody's like really cool, very like unifying presence within everybody that's there. Everybody contributes in some way, shape or form. And it's just a great environment to be in creatively whenever you're in a group that I've been a part of so far.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that really comes across in your guys' music. You guys can tell that you guys work together really cohesively, and the energy's there, and nothing's forced. It kind of just comes together really smooth. Yep. And so you had mentioned that you guys do like your Bible studies and meditations and whatnot, like in the morning. Do you think that plays a role on like on your creative process? Like, does it get you into a state where like you guys are more focused or coming up more creatively?
Yeah, I think it kind of sets our like expectations as far as like for what God can do that day, and then also kind of focuses us and gives us time to like not really think about the music inherently, but more so the impact that we can have, and kind of like the bigger picture vibes. Like just really those times really allow us to kind of like literally take a step back and just think about everything and give God like just the glory in that time for allowing us to do that, and then like moving forward that day through those lenses.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's awesome. And so let's get into the really exciting part, which is your guys' debut project, UPPERHAND. I'm gonna read for the viewers some of the stats on this, which is crazy. It debuted at number 2 on iTunes hip hop charts, passing J. Cole's The Off Season. Number 8 Spotify US debut album. Number 2 Billboard Top Christian Album, and number 92 Billboard Current Album Sales. And I gave it a listen, and dude, it is unreal, man. It is crazy. So you guys got together, you said, and made this in a week?
Yeah, bro. Literally, it was in a week. There was only, I think, 3 songs that were on the project that we didn't make during that week, but followed immediately after. But everything was made in that week, literally.
Wow. Was there like a storyboard or anything created, to give you some sort of an outline of what this project was going to entail, or did you guys kind of go in with an open mind and try to, just come up with something?
Man, we kind of like had like a soundscape that we wanted to have, and we really didn't want to sound like anything that we've done individually. So what we didn't want was the project sounding like either a John Keefe song with Dill on it, or a Dill song with John Keefe on it, or vice versa.
Right.
Exactly. Like we want Indie Tribe to have its own like identity and like fingerprint.
So I love that. No, absolutely. And you guys I saw you guys were on the cover of the Fresh Finds hip hop playlist on Spotify. That's crazy.
That was major, and we didn't even know like that happened. Like nobody emailed us like, "Hey guys," like it literally like just happened. Like
someone just tossed in the group chat, and you're like, "This is crazy."
Oh yeah, I matter of fact, I think it was me. I'm the one because I drive the most. Like I just drive and listen to music, and I'm always on Spotify. Yeah. And I went on Fresh Finds because our song was on there, but we weren't the cover at the time. And I go on there the next morning, and we're the cover. And I'm like, "Yo, what the heck?" Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's major. And how many? It's got 139,000 likes on that.
Yeah, bro. And then Quavo shared our song on his Instagram story.
Whoa! I did not know that. That is crazy. Yeah,
that song was wild, bro. It was like,
how did that feel? Like,
bro, I mean, it felt cool. Like, it wasn't as glorious as it like sounds, because like, right. What it was, I think, was one of his artists was on the same playlist as us. And like that he signed, and I guess he just picked our song to be like the background noise, which is great. But it was like mainly the focus was mainly like his like artist, but he just used the song.
It was still on there.
It was so crazy, bro. I was like, yo, this is wild, bro. And this is like during his album, like the album promo. So I'm like, he must be getting like at least 50,000 people looking at his story. Like that's crazy.
If not more, easily. That's crazy. I'm curious, on the song Imploded, that intro, who was like that sample? Who was that speaking?
Oh, it's a whole bunch of different people, like, and those are like real clips, except for one. Like those are actually like things that we pulled from YouTube.
Right.
Saying about us. So it was like, shout out to all these people, by the way. It was Jay from the crew, David Livick, shout out to them, Ruslan, and I forgot who else. It was John Keefe and his brother were like the fake one in the joint.
Yeah.
And we just pulled those from like blogs that kind of like, just kind of like, I don't want to say kind of sounds kind of negative, but just, they thought we were down and out.
Damn. Yeah. No, that's cool. I was going to say, cause you guys had kind of like a soundscape of where you were going with the album. I was wondering, like, was there a reasoning why you picked those certain clips, for that intro? So
yeah, because with the original Indie Tribe, there was an album never happened. So people, like I said, they were kind of counting the tribe out, and they were like, oh, it can't get much better than what it was. And I'm like, it's not true, bro.
That's where your New York vibe and background comes out too.
Yeah, I'm just like, that's not it. So then John Keefe actually produced the background joint, and we just literally like searched YouTube for outlets that kind of like said stuff about us that were like negative or like in a way condescending, and we just put it in the intro like everybody said this, like, but here we are. Like, it was kind of like it's more like a yo, we're here, as opposed to a yo in your face. Like, it's not even like, that's not even the energy we on. It's more so like, yo, this is what y'all said, well, here you go, here's the project. Like,
exactly, like we're not losing time, we're not sweating what you said, but
yeah, exactly.
Better now listen to what we just said. Literally,
Exactly.
So what would you say your favorite tracks on the project are? Because mine were 24K, Clear, Holy Smoke, Pop Funko, and Saltwater.
Everything you just said are my favorites. So my number one favorite though is Saltwater. I love Saltwater. It's like it's a dope palate cleanser in the project that I just absolutely love. I also love Clear, but I'm biased because that was my song, so I'm like I'm always biased towards it. But yeah, like the Clear, Saltwater, and 24K are like my favorite in no order.
Yeah, and who was the first verse on Saltwater where he's like, I never learn, do I?
That's John Keefe.
That was tough. That verse was like one of my favorites.
Yeah, bro, and like, bro, that there was like a whole flip in there. I feel like people don't give the attention it deserves. It was like I think I don't hold on. Let me actually look up the lyric.
Yeah,
it's kind of fire. Hold on 1 second. It's like I think he said something like, I fight myself like I'm Gemini man, but my life is Tenet. Hold up, I got you right now. I just got it. Nah, that joint is crazy, bro. Like that joint I love, absolutely love that joint.
Yeah.
Here it is. Boom. He says, my dreams keep me up more than my nightmares, and if life fair, no, the devil doesn't fight fair. Ain't even sweating cause I ain't drank in a minute. Trying to kill the old me like Gemini man, while fighting with my future self. My life is Tenet. That's crazy.
Whoa.
That's crazy, bro.
It does not get enough attention. That's crazy.
It's a crazy flip, bro. He just named Gemini man and Tenet, and he's literally connected. Oh, that's wild, bro.
The way you referenced it. Can you? I'm gonna ask you one more time. Can you read that one more time?
For sure. So like what he said was, my dreams keep me up more than my nightmares, and if life fair, no, the devil don't fight fair. I ain't even sweating cause I ain't drinking a minute. And then he said, this is the bar, trying to kill the old me like Gemini man, while fighting with my future self. My life is Tenet. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. And that fight fair line too.
Yeah, no, the devil don't fight fair. That joint is, I love it, bro. That whole song is just bars, bro. Bars and vibes.
Yeah, that's wow. Would you say that's had probably the best bar?
That was the best quotable to me. That joint is crazy. Like, I love that joint so much.
Yeah, that might have to be like a next Instagram caption or something. It's like one of those things right there. That's crazy. Damn, dude. So you guys have a festival or something coming up?
Yeah, in Atlanta, man, July 30th, 31st, we have our very first Holy Smoke festival happening in Atlanta with over 10 artists and ourselves performing. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be a whole little situation.
Yeah, dude. And you guys, there's no ads, no radio, all organic, and you guys already have people buying tickets, right? Like,
yeah, bro. Like, so for the album, we didn't run any ads, we didn't run no radio, we didn't have no like press run as far as like hitting radio up or anything like that. It was just literally like organic like stuff. And it was like, even with Fresh Finds, like we didn't pitch to Fresh Finds.
Right.
Like, yeah, like they just saw it was what's going on. They're like, oh, we like this. Because the song that we actually pitched to playlist was Pop Funko. But Pop Funko hasn't been playlisted like that. But Clear is like the crazy surprise, like, oh, people really rock with this one. Like, that's been going on. Yeah, like no major radio play, bro. No nothing. this is like all independent, all organic. Like, we're just relying on our fan bases and like word of mouth.
Bro, that's amazing. That's insane, bro. Kudos to you guys. And going back to what you just said, that you said that Clear was the one that is like catching the most attention and eyes from people.
Yeah.
Is that like, I mean, what song did you think was going to catch the most attention, and what ended up being the most sought after?
Bro, to be honest, just like with like the Kid Leroy's and the Juice Worlds and like the like the MGKs, I'm like, yo, 24K is about to go crazy.
Yeah, I got that vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, this joint is about to go crazy. Like, this is like the new era, like the grunge, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like Juice WRLD vibe. That joint didn't like pop off like that. Like, like all the songs did numbers. Don't get me wrong. But as far as like getting playlisted and like getting all the attention, like I personally thought it was gonna be like 24K, but then it turned out to be like Clear and Top Down and stuff like that we didn't really put as like a major single, which was crazy in the best way possible.
Yeah, no, it's crazy how that works sometimes. That's nuts. I gotta ask you for, you know, what advice would you give to, you know, younger artists, DJs starting out, or anyone forming a group or a collective?
In like what way? Like making music or touring or like what?
Making music, I would say. Well, let's do two parts. Touring for DJs, being you, and then also like forming a group, like kind of like things that you learned, that maybe things that you didn't expect to happen, or like maybe challenge space and you overcame them or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to the group thing, I think you should always do a collective or be with people that you like being with. Don't just always go the easy route. That's like, oh, you're dope, I'm dope, let's do something. Yeah, and which is cool, but it's like, it's so much easier and less of a headache when you do things with people that you genuinely love and do life with, that you care about, that outside of music, that like that relationship isn't really gonna like kind of tear apart in that way. But also it's like just really be authentic with the people that you do have a collective with. I think the thing that we love about any tribe is like we're always very transparent with each other. We love each other outside of the music thing. We check on each other, like we do life with each other outside of the actual music. And then when it comes to DJing and touring and stuff like that, man, I think the best advice that I could give in like a one punch situation is like, man, just be willing to like serve people, bro, or like just, you know what I'm saying, like be like just be willing to like give or help in any way, and that goes like a long way. Like whenever you're able to, like if somebody's in your city, you're like, yo, I'll take you to lunch, yo, you need me to pick you up from the airport, yo, can I help with merch, yo, can I help with this, and just being constantly around people and serving them with like no ulterior motives, man, that'll get you way further than any cosign.
Right. Have you noticed that when you do things like that and you give, that you get more back than if you were to just ask straight up?
Say it one more time. I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit.
No, you're good. Would you say that, you know, you doing things like you just said and like giving, you get more back in return than simply just asking straight up?
Yeah, literally, yeah. Because then it shows people that you're not in it just for yourself.
Exactly. No, 100%, bro. By the way, what is your background? I'm curious.
Oh, this is from Dragon Ball Z. This is Planet Namek, yeah. I do this for all my interviews. I've never changed it. I only changed it once.
I fuck with it. That's dope. What advice would you give yourself a year ago from today? Because obviously a lot's happened.
Man, a year ago was the pandemic, bro. Damn. Yeah, yo, you know what? I would really tell myself to like just keep keep going, like keep your head down and keep going. Because last year was the pandemic, bro, and like I'm pretty sure a lot of other people can relate to this too. But it's like, yo, I felt like everything was done. Like not like everything like the world, but I mean, like, I felt like music and stuff. I'm like, oh, it was fun while it lasted. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like being an independent up and coming artist, like it's like COVID is a big hit, you know what I'm saying, to a lot of people and even major businesses.
And an artist, yeah.
I think that one thing I would tell myself from last year, one thing I would tell myself a year ago is just keep pressing in, man, pressing even more. Like take the time to do music, take the time to continue to work on yourself, and yeah, just keep doing that stuff. That joint would be like the only thing I would really give, is like really just keep pressing in, like don't give up.
Yeah, 100%, bro. And the last question I have for you is, you know, what does the next year look like for you and for Indie Tribe? If I were to interview you a year from today, you know, what would you be telling me, all the crazy things and cool things that have happened?
Yeah, bro. I mean, so I'm dropping some music on Friday, and then John is dropping a project. Me and John Keefe are dropping singles on the same day, and then he's dropping his project, then I'm dropping my project. And then I'll be going on tour, not with Indie Tribe. I actually tour full time with Dude Perfect. I don't know if you know who they are. They're like a really big YouTube.
Oh, all the trick shots and stuff.
Yeah. So they do a tour. So I've toured full time with them.
It's dope.
And what's it called? And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Next year, I think we're gonna try to go for another project maybe. Because this one did so well. I think we gotta do nothing but turn it up, like go harder.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, yeah, I think a year from now, maybe like we're in the process of making another project. I would have dropped my project, John would have dropped his, and then yeah, bro, we're just trying to keep the pressure like with the music. Like it's like, all right, Upper Hand, then me, John, maybe Dill, maybe Mowgli, then boom, another Indie Tribe project, and just keep the cycle going. I
love that, man. You guys are uphill, so why not keep going? What are the names of the singles that are dropping on Friday?
So my single that's dropping is called Peter Bands. And then the single that's dropping for John Keefe, I think is called
Peter Bands is a tough name.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that joint's fire. It's fire. But John's joint is called Everybody Else.
Everybody Else. All right, y'all. Listen to Peter Bands and you said Everybody Else?
Yeah, Everybody Else. Yeah, July 2nd, bro. This Friday is going to go crazy.
This Friday, a couple days. I'm super excited. DJ Mykael V, I appreciate you coming on the show today and representing Indie Tribe very well. If you guys haven't listened to Upper Hand, check it out. You can follow DJ Mykael V on Instagram at DJ Mykael V and Indie Tribe at Indie X Tribe. I appreciate you coming on the show today, man, and I wish you the best of luck with everything.
Man, thank you for allowing me on here, bro. I loved it. It was fun.
Absolutely, bro. I'll catch you later.
All right, man. Peace.
Hey, yo, let me tell you something. Just know, if this